Cat, we live, Cat.
We live.
Cat, we live, man.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back to No Excuses.
Oh man, Fat. Before we go into further, like we start off every show, man, tell the good people at home what to do, man.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the post notification so you know when we post. Drop a comment and let us know how you feel about the topics that we talk about.
And you know for a fact, with this being our Facebook debut, you
Yeah,
should tell people also to follow and like our page on Facebook as well.
yeah. Like and follow the page, No Excuses page. Type it in No Excuses channel, right?
Right.
Or just No Excuses.
When you search it, it's just gonna be no excuses. It'll
Yeah,
pop
just
up.
search it, put it in your search bar. Go on, like, follow the page. That's where we at. That's where we at with it.
Well, man, we got a pretty packed show. You know, we gonna talk Super Bowl. We gonna talk some of this NBA trade deadline stuff that's been going on. You know for a fact, I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't wanna get into this, but we kind of have to, man. The Bama fan and me won't just leave it alone. So we gonna talk Ryan Grubb getting off his coordinator job, man, and what that could mean for Alabama this year and going forward. Um, Bub supposed to be joining us at some point during this episode. I don't know when. I done set him up. I sent the link to him. I'm waiting for him to get back with me. Now I gave him the 30-minute grace period because I asked him when he was gonna be ready. He said give me about 30 minutes. It's been well over 30 minutes. So we wait for Bub to get with us. So Bub will be joining us at some point in time throughout this episode. But for the time being, Cap, you know what time it is, man. Somebody will go ahead and get at it right now, man. You got the Super Bowl, a rematch of the Super Bowl from 2 years ago. The Kansas City Chiefs, the two-time defending Kansas City Chiefs, going for the first three-peat in NFL history, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And you know what I called it the first time they played the Andy Reid Bowl because he coached the Eagles and the Chiefs. So this is the Andy Reid Bowl again, part two. So,
Yep.
man, without dragging this out, man, and FYI, I will say this to the people watching, man. I've been a little under the weather, man. My voice might be a little hoarse. I could be, saying more difficult to hear during this particular episode than if you watched in the past. I apologize for that in advance, but I will do the best of my ability that I can to get through this episode. But Cat,
Yeah.
man, who won the Super Bowl, man? Or yeah, hold up, man. Don't just answer that flat out. Tell me how you think this game go. Give me some of your key matchups. What you ready to look at, and then tell me who you got winning the Super Bowl.
Well, a key matchup I'm waiting to see is Saquon Barkley against that Chiefs defense that's suffocating. Ain't his name Steve Spagnuolo, the defense
Yep,
coordinator.
Steve Spagnuolo.
I'm
You
ready
can
to
just
see.
say
I'm ready to
Spag.
see. Yeah, I'm ready to see how he put different um put different designs for his defense to stop Saquon. Um, I'm ready to see that defensive line of the Chiefs against that offensive line of Philadelphia. That's an amazing offensive line. So that's your matchup right there that I'm ready to see. Um, I want to see what D Hop do in this one. This is D Hop first Super Bowl, right?
Right.
I want to see. I want to see what D Hop does in this game. You know what I'm saying? This the biggest stage he ever been on. I want to see what I feel like he gonna be a key contributor. And if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, I feel like he gonna be a key contributor because he's never been here before. So this might be the first Super Bowl his first Super Bowl he show out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see that. I love to see Andy Reid dial it up. You know what I'm saying? Because he a guru with offense. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes gonna be Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You already know that. I'm ready to see if Hurts is gonna do duplicate what he did in the first Super Bowl in this one, because Jalen Hurts had an amazing Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl they played in. Like, he went crazy. Like, they lost, but it wasn't because of him. He put them in position to win. I want to see if he can duplicate what he did in the first Super Bowl again. Um, I think it's gonna be an amazing game, man. That match up very, very well. Only difference I can say is Mahomes the better quarterback than Hurts, but everything else pretty much match up to each other. Both got good rosters. Both got Nick Sirianni, he a good coach. I lean Andy Reid with the coaching, but he a good coach though, you know what I'm saying? But Andy Reid got that matchup. Um, yeah, man, I'm ready to just see some great football. I feel like this is gonna be one of the better Super Bowls that we had in a long time. Um, like I say, both teams well deserving to be in these spots. They fought their way to this all season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but this game here, man, I got roll tide with Hurts and Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? I hope I want them boys to win. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's so hard, man. Like, it's hard, bro. And Mahomes and Andy Reid together, man. But that's the modern to me. That's the modern day Brady and Belichick, man. You looking at that all over again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's gonna be an amazing game, man. I think hell, this game got a potential. It can go to overtime, man. This gonna be a very good game, man. I'm ready to see it. I swear I am.
Oh, my go. Okay.
Yeah,
Um. Okay. Matchups I'm ready to see. Saquon running the ball against Kansas City, run defense, because while the Chiefs are, you know what I'm saying, the dynasty, the it team of right now of this era, in these playoffs that I've watched, if they have any weakness if they have any chink in the armor, I think they can get gashed on the ground. I really do think so.
yeah,
And that really leans right into Philadelphia's strength.
yeah,
So I'm eager to watch that matchup. I'm eager to watch the Chiefs haven't been good all season covering tight ends. They
yeah,
haven't been good covering tight ends all season. So is Philadelphia gonna make Dallas Goddard a very important part of the game plan to attack that particular weakness of the Chiefs defense? I'm eager to see that. I'm trying to see what else jumps out to me, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Philadelphia offensive line against the Chiefs defensive line could very well be what this game is worn at. Now, I know that sounds like a pretty obvious statement. Football is one of the trenches anyway. We all know that. But I'm just saying, in particular, that offensive line, I feel that they can take games over.
yeah,
So, what
yeah,
does
yeah,
Philadelphia do on the key third downs when you have to block Chris Jones?
yeah,
Because you
yeah.
know, like I know,
Good
when you
matchup
watch
problem.
Chris Jones in these big playoff games, it might not seem like he's doing much. Every third down, when it feel like the game about to flip, he turning to Aaron Donald or
Yeah,
Lawrence Taylor or Reggie White or any other legendary defensive lineman you can think of. His gear goes to another level on key third downs.
yeah,
Especially knowing he on whatever he on. If Chris Jones, if they show him during the national anthem, he got them tears falling down his goddamn face and shit. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a long day. I didn't watch the Chiefs the whole 5-6 year playoff run. I don't know if they show him every game where he crying. Every game that they showed Chris Jones was crying. By the time the
they didn't
fourth quarter
want.
come around, he tearing somebody's ass up. I've
Yeah,
seen it too many times. I know what time it is with that. And also at the same time, I'm gonna tell you, this is what I feel like, right? When I look at this matchup, I feel like it's the easier or the more common thing that's being said or is at least being thought in a way is that Philadelphia got the better roster. And
yeah,
1 through 53, I might agree with that. Kansas City, for me, is better in all the key spots that determine ball games like this, right? Like, we know they better at quarterback. No, not to hurt. No, not to Jalen Hurts. In fact, let's remember, right? Tua threw the game winner to Devontae Smith in 2017, right?
Yes.
Because Hurts came back in 2018 with Oklahoma in 2019. So coming into the 2018 season, remember, I'm somebody that was saying Jalen Hurts should still be the starting quarterback at Alabama because I was into the whole loyalty, his record. You can't forget it. He was 26-2 as a starter. They made sure we knew that. So I was in all that. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the first game that following year, 2018, Bama played Louisville the first game of the year, right?
Yeah.
And because I remember Tua's first drive, it went boom, 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 touchdown. And I said, yeah, I see why Jalen Hurts is no longer the starting quarterback. So I say all that to say I am a Jalen Hurts guy. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. But him and Mahomes, not a conversation for me. I don't, Andy Reid and Nick Sirianni is not a conversation for me. So I think Kansas City already start this off better at the two main positions, right? The two main positions.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City got the best defensive back in this ball game in Trent McDuffie at corner.
Yeah.
Trent McDuffie don't get as talked about as Pat Surtain, defensive player of the year this year. As a Sauce Gardner, as a Jalen Ramsey, as a the more premier, the other premier corners in the league, and it's maybe because he plays on the team with Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Chris Jones. So I understand that Trent McDuffie is really good, man.
Yeah,
he's really good, man. So I think Kansas City got the best player in the secondary. And granted, hold up, man.
That ain't cousin.
Hey.
That ain't cousin.
Hey.
That ain't cousin.
Hey, look at wait, damn, where you go?
Oh, damn.
Man, I'm telling you, anyway, we'll get him back in a minute. But so I think that Kansas City is better in key spots. I'm be honest, man. Jalen Carter, defensive tackle from Georgia for Philadelphia, absolute animal. I would say him and Chris Jones is a wash for our defensive lineman. I normally would say that, but I didn't see Chris Jones in these big playoff games.
Yeah.
So I'm giving Chris Jones the edge, all pure experience, been there, done that. I done seen him do it. So I think Kansas City is just better in all the little small key spots that win games like these. And truth be told, I think Philadelphia, skill position wise, are more known. They're definitely the more popular players. Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert. You know what I'm saying? What Jalen Hurts can do running the football. Kenneth Gainwell. Philadelphia they got players, man. You can't take nothing from Philly. I think Kansas City weapons are underrated.
Yeah.
I think they're underrated, man.
They got some weapons.
Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco,
Worthy,
D-Hop, although might be towards the back half, D-Hop, but still D-Hop.
Xavier Worthy.
Rookie receiver out of Texas, Xavier Worthy. I think Kansas City weapons are vastly underrated. Just we talked about the way they used to because the Chiefs don't play the same style. They went from being the flashy team with Tyreek Hill and quick score to more of a methodical, grind it out like Brady and the Patriots used to do. The Chiefs then really got kind of boring to watch, to be honest. So I say all that to say, man, I think this is going to be a hell of a Super Bowl, man. Last year's Super Bowl with the 49ers went to overtime, man. It was a good one. The year before that, the first one when they played Philadelphia, it's the same exact two teams. It was 38-35. That was a good one. You remember 2-5-1, Mobile, Alabama. Kadarius Toney had the big punt return in the fourth quarter. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was a key play in the game, man. Shout out anytime we can shout to the 2-5-1. You know damn well I'm gonna do that. So just for me, I'm expecting another classic You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm just breaking down the match, I'm ready to see the chess match between Spags and Kellen Moore, especially now because it's being reported. I ain't seen that be confirmed yet, but it's almost confirmed that Kellen Moore finna be the Saints' next head coach.
Okay.
So I kind of got an interest in seeing what Kellen Moore is. You know, we'll see whatever going on with that. So I'll be watching Philadelphia offense even more carefully. But I think this game come down to 2 or 3 things for me. Seriously. Saquon, can he run? I think the magic number is going to be 135 and a half rushing yards and over under 1.5 touchdowns. If he runs for over 135 and 2 touchdowns, I give Philadelphia a shot. And the reason why I say that, even with that, I think you remember the first Super Bowl. I think Jalen Hurts played the best game I've ever seen him play as long as I've been watching.
Hell yeah.
Easily,
That's by
right?
far the best game.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna take another performance like that to pull it
Yeah.
off. It's gonna take another one of them
We
to
got to
pull it off
duplicate
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
You know, just for me personally. But
And honestly, Q, the Eagles gonna have to play mistake-free football. They damn near gonna have to play damn near perfect. Which is impossible to play perfect, but they damn sure gonna have to try.
You're going to be close to it.
Close to it, yeah. For sure.
So that's just, what I got with that. So with that being said, man, tell me who's finna win this Super Bowl.
Man. Whew. All these two great teams, man. Great matchup, man. Man, I'm about to go with Mahomes, man. I'm about to go with the Chiefs. I'm about to go with them, man. They've been in this spot too many times, man. They just don't. I can't never until I see a team just be able to beat them consistently in some big games. Then I go against them. But until then, I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs to win this one, man. And a very close one. Very close one. I got the Chiefs.
What you got the scope in?
I got it. I got it 28. No, I got it 31-28 Chiefs. I think they win in the walk-off field goal. I think Patrick Mahomes drive the ball at towards the end, get it in field goal range, and oh boy, the kicker bring it home. 31-28. I like the Chiefs.
Okay.
They capture their third Super Bowl in a row. First time in history.
So, hold up, man. I gotta check the damn Vegas numbers. I had it in my head earlier, but I done forgot it. Give me just a second, man. Give me just a second. Okay, that's right. So you have the Chiefs are a small favorite, man, 1.5 point favorite. The over under is set at 48.5. I haven't placed an official wager yet, but with me doing the sheets and everything, I am a gambling person when it comes to these type of events that's going on in the world. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so you best believe I will be placing a wager on the game. And I reckon right about now is when I will let everybody know the wager that I plan on placing. So for me, I agree with a lot of what you just said. I just told you my numbers for Saquon for Philadelphia to pull this off. I give Philadelphia a better chance to pull this off than I think a lot of people do. I like Jalen Hurts and what he made of. The addition of Saquon being on this team is damn near a cheat code. For me, it really ain't even felt for them to have him back as good as Saquon Barkley. I'm glad that everybody is now getting to see how valuable running backs still are and how good Saquon Barkley has been. Saquon Barkley has been as good as he was at Penn State. Since the masses, the world found out who Saquon Barkley is, he been this.
Yeah.
Like he's been this, man. So and throughout his career, he ain't been getting mentioned with the Derrick Henrys and the Christian McCaffreys due to where he was at and the fact that he dealt with injuries. But man, Saquon has been a special running back. There's a reason why he went number 2 in that draft. Jalen Carter's a real game wrecker.
Hell yeah.
Real game wrecker, man, from the University of Georgia.
Yeah,
I like Zach Bond, that linebacker for Philadelphia. He's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year as well. In fact, guess what he used to play for? Guess who he used to play for?
Zach Bond, Saints, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He lead the Saints and go to Philly. Now he get Defensive Player of the Year. You know what? I'm not doing this today. Not doing this today. But you got that, right? I like Nick Sirianni.
Sort of, kinda.
Yeah, my thing with Nick Sirianni is, man, I feel like a lot of people knock him because I think he come off as being very, I don't know if the word cocky or arrogant or maybe he just seemed like a stupid motherfucker. I don't know what it is with him, but he don't come off as the genius football coach typically does. I mean, they got him arguing with fans, and at one point he shaved his damn head bald, and I don't know. He just seemed like a strange dude, but he won a lot of football games, man.
Yeah.
And when you a coach, at the end of the day, man, you judge by W's and L's. He won a lot of games, and he been to his second Super Bowl in 3 years. I really like the Philadelphia organization, man. How it rolls, man. They aggressive, man. They go out there and do what they got to do. They secondary was terrible last year. They go out and get Quinyon Mitchell, and they get Cooper DeJean, two rookie defensive backs, man, to help show up that secondary. And you know how I always had like damn Darius Slay.
Yeah.
Back when he was in Detroit, man, I've been a big fan of Darius Slay. I wondered this his last game. He got to be close to the end. He been there for a long time as well.
Yeah.
But man, before the year started, before the season started, I picked Kansas City to 3-peat. So I'm going to continue to go with the 3-peat. I'm picking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. Man, I think sometimes in sports you get a chance to see history. And once upon a time, man, we never
He
saw
ain't Brady.
In the NBA playoffs.
He ain't Brady.
Hold up, man. Yeah, that's your time. Yeah, hold up. We finna get to you. I'm finna give you the floor, I promise. Hold up. Sometimes you see history, you know. At one point in time, we never saw a 3-1 comeback in the playoffs. We saw it twice in the same playoffs. We ain't never seen a 3-peat. Nobody's ever been as close to it before. I think the Chiefs pull it off and get the 3-peat done. I just think they're destined to get it done. So to my gambling people, I like Kansas City minus the 1.5. I like the over-under. I like the over 48.5. I'm going with the Chiefs to win this game. I think it's going to be – I think you're going to see fireworks. This the NFL Super Bowl. They want to all eyes watch. They don't want no damn defensive slugfest. They want point score. Give me the Chiefs to win this game, man. I'll go. Give me Kansas City, man. 35, 29. Kansas City. Now, Bug, the final debate. Hey, hold on, man. Hey, hold on, Fat. Hold on, man. Clap it up for Bug, man.
Yeah, man. I can't. I got my.
Hey,
I can't stop.
Hey, look here, man.
I can't stop because I'm holding this fucking.
Hey, be on time. Be on time, man.
Like you, I got work to do. I got work.
I got mine out the way for the day, man.
I got work to do, man. But anyways, man, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just fast forward.
I started in 30 minutes. Come on, man. You're running late, man.
Hey,
you got a show to do, man. What you doing?
Hey, man. Obviously, I walked in at the wrong time because you said ain't nobody has never came this close to a 3-peat. Have you not forgot about Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.? Wasn't he there for a 3-peat? Yeah, he did. They had the perfect season against the Giants when they lost in the Super Bowl. That was gonna be it.
No, that was not a three-peat. In 07,
Was
that was not a
No.
three-peat.
Because 06,
No team has ever won
06 didn't the
back-to-back
Colts
Super
win?
Bowls. Either got to a third. Ain't no team up in the 3 Super Bowls after winning 2 of them in a row.
Didn't the
that's
Colts
right.
win in
Like this is the first
06?
time this ever happened.
The Colts won it that year. That's right.
06.
That's right.
The
But
Colts
for
won
you,
in 06.
since you finally decided to grace us with your presence, you tell me what you think about the Super Bowl, man. Before we move on to another subject, who you got the Super Bowl, man?
I got Philly.
I know you do because you don't like Mahomes because you're a Brady guy. But
It's
why
not
do you
that.
got Philly?
It's not that. Philly got everything you need to take down a Kansas City Chiefs team from the defensive side to the offensive side. It's just, it's their form. You got to think. They played them already. You know what I'm saying? It's a close matchup. Hey, man, like they say, experience matter when it comes down to championship games like that. Philly haven't been there before. Mahomes had the advantage that year. Now look, they back again. Hungrier. I feel like they more confident and they absolutely done got better on the offensive side. So that's enough right there alone. Hey man, all I got to say is Saquon Barkley, 3 touchdowns, 150 yards. Jalen Hurts throwing for over 200 yards. I'm telling you right now, Philly by 7, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Philly by 7.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first, man. Boy, got Philly by 7. Okay. Look, if you try to get me to debate you, I'm not. We having the show, man. I ain't gonna debate with you. Hey, you got Philly by 7.
Philly by 7.
I think it's gonna be a classic. I can see it going either way. I like Kansas City. I'm just leaning towards the coach and the quarterback. Moving on, man. Because you want to be 20 minutes late, miss a good chunk of the show, man. You got to be on time next time, man. But you is for the catch the meat and potatoes of the show. The main point of us doing this is that Saturday night we had a bombshell that came dropped in the NBA world. The Dallas Mavericks traded superstar Luka-AD to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis. You got some other
time to move on, baby.
In the trade, but the main part we want to talk about is Luka and AD as far as this particular trade goes. So now, I always tell y'all I'm not the resident NBA expert guy. I tend to leave this to Fat, but we got Bob here. Bob, he a old NBA nigga too. So
yeah,
for y'all too. Is I chime in later. But which one of y'all want to go first, man? What y'all feel about this?
I go first.
Let Bud go first.
Hold on. Let me give you the goddamn solo. All right, here we go. Go ahead, man.
Hey, man. First off, it's just a beautiful sunny day in LA, despite all the wildfires they had out there. You know, that was a tragedy. Whatever, Hated to anybody who lost houses, family members, etc. But hey, man,
still praying for them.
The Lakers won this trade. The Lakers won this trade at the end of the day. You got to think, man. For them to be in the spot they've been in for the past 3 years, I don't recall what it was 2020 when COVID, or was it 21 when they won that bubble championship ring? It's been about 5 years ago? Yeah, it's been about 5 years ago.
Right.
It's over with. It's time to rebuild, start from scratch. The only way you can do that is by what? You got to give to get, baby. You got to give to get. Right now, even though the Lakers wasn't the ones out there searching, it just fell in their lap. And I ain't going to lie to you. That's probably one of the best gifts to ever just fall into your life. Despite what LeBron doing, he's still doing good to be 40 years old, whatever. He's doing the same way, man. At the end of the day, it's time to turn the page, baby. It's time to turn the page. Luka done now. You know what I'm saying? That's his team. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no debating. That's Luka team. LeBron ain't got no say so no more in this. You know what I'm saying? So my only thing is he's choosing to stay in LA for 1 to 2 reasons. One, it's like you say, cuz he do want to compete and win, But at the same time, it ain't gonna make him or break him. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, it ain't gonna make or break Bron. At the end of the day, I mean, ain't really much he got to prove left, but he still want to compete because he's a competitor. But at the end of the day, you know, number two, his son. You already know. The day his dad leave, unemployment. That's all I can say. Unemployment off. He best
Damn.
believe it. Because I'm trying to tell you right now, Lakers ain't fixing that Ham Mercy on no kind of way. He is James, no doubt. But stats don't lie, baby. I'm just telling you right now, you better enjoy these next 2-3 years, whatever a rookie contract lasts for. You better enjoy him. That'll be about the last time he gonna sign anything in black and white in the National
Yeah.
Basketball Association. That's just honest to God truth. They ain't for the waste no more pen, paper, nothing on that. I'm sorry. It's just the honest to God truth. They ain't for the waste no more pen, paper, anything else on that. And also, you know, the world
What any of
came
this
out.
got to do with the trade, man?
Huh?
What does it got to do with? We talking about the trade, man. Why the hell did you talk? We talking about the trade. What you talking about Bronny for, man?
He should have been. He should have been a part of the package deal.
Let's stay on subject.
He should have been a part of the package deal. That's what he should have been.
I gave you the damn solo shot, and you started off good. Then you went on a Bronny rant. What are we doing, man?
What happened to him?
I don't know. His damn screen went black. And probably because he was doing all that reckless talking about Bronny for no reason.
Yeah.
We'll get him
like
back,
he just,
man. Tell me what
Bronny
you
just
think about
caught
the trade, man.
Man, this is one.
Damn play. Talk about Bronny. What the hell they got to do
Yeah,
with
Bronny
anything,
caught
man?
it straight. Bronny caught it straight. Bronny caught it straight for no reason.
Right.
but Luke, but this one of the craziest
so hard on the goddamn young man.
Yeah. This one of the craziest trades I ever seen, probably ever, of a team trading their franchise player that's 25 years old, that haven't even reached their peak yet and took them to the finals, and you trade this guy. Like, I just never understood. I don't understand it. It happened, what, Saturday night, and I'm still trying to process it. Wednesday, like, that's one of the craziest trades I ever seen in my life. Like, what I'm trying to figure out what happened. What is the meat and potatoes behind the situation? Don't just give me that Luka has a weight problem. It has to be more than just his weight. Because when he got you to the finals, it wasn't about the weight. But now that you got rid of him, it was about the weight. So I don't understand that. Like, it got to be more to it than just weight problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. But the Lakers won in the trade because Luka, this trade was for the future. You know what I'm saying? They know Bron is getting old. He's an older basketball player. Even though he's still producing at a very high level, they know he's older now. So they bringing in somebody new, which, you know, bringing Luka in, you know, to set them up for the future. And, you know, obviously they're going to put some around Luka, you know what I'm saying? And to keep the Lakers relevant, that's why they really did it, you know what I'm saying? So they don't fall off. Because if you would have kept it with LeBron AD, okay, you lose. I mean, LeBron retire, then you're going to have a hurt AD that's old and nothing around him. You know what I'm saying? So you had to make something happen. You had to make something shake. So the Lakers, you know, they did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? It just fell in their lap, like Bull said. It just fell in their lap. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew this was coming. This is one of the craziest trades that you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? But I think with AD, Kyrie Irving, and Klay Thompson, I think they could be good together. I don't know if I could say they are a championship caliber team because we've seen these players have their own team and they never went nowhere with it. You know what I'm saying? And all of them really, when you think about it, Kyrie, AD, and what's the name? Klay Thompson, they always been second options on good teams. They never really been the first option. You know what I'm saying? Like they always had to have that player to carry them, you know, to get to where they want to go. That's no knock, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Batman. They got to be a Robin. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. You feel me? But I think the Lakers won the trade, you know what I'm saying, because they got a younger player that's uh, like, we ain't got to talk about how great Luka is. Like, come on, man, Luka might be the greatest Dallas Maverick of all time. Him or Dirt, you know what I'm saying. But I think skill for skill, I think he better than Dirt. That's just my opinion. That's a subject for another day. Who, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But yeah, man, I it's just a crazy trade. I just never thought that they would trade Luka. Like, I just never saw that. I could see them trading Kyrie Irving, but you traded Luka, like, that was crazy. I just didn't understand that. Like, this the craziest trade I've ever seen in my life. Like, I just when you told me that junk Q, when you told me that we was in the shed, and you told me that I was like, nigga, for real? Like, I just couldn't believe that they really did that. Like, what the hell? Like, I just never pictured them doing that. That'd be like the Timberwolves getting rid of Ant Edwards or something like that. Somebody that's, you know, got you, that's the leader of the team, and I just don't understand that shit, man. That was crazy. That was a crazy trade, man. It was crazy.
Look, real talk. I'm gonna be honest, man. I've sat back and I've tried to, you know what I'm saying, man, process and think about this in a way of that, you know, you involve both sides, and I try to get why Dallas wanted to do it. Obviously, you understand why the Lakers wanted to do it, because you know what I'm saying. I think the LeBron and AD duo will reach this peak. You don't get no higher than winning a championship. They won one. Granted, it was
Yeah.
5 years ago. They still won a title, so it's irrelevant. So I get the Lakers want to make the move. I'm gonna be honest, man, and I've been sitting here trying to think about it. I hadn't really thought about it since Saturday. I ain't been able to come up with another example that I think is on a bigger scale than this. This could go down, man, as the dumbest shit a professional sports team has ever done.
Yeah.
But think about it like this. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Luka, a five-time All NBA, first five-time All NBA player, right?
Yeah.
He's 25 years of age. So he is literally entering his prime. Entering his prime. You not only trade him, you trade him to another team in the West.
Yeah.
And you send him to the it franchise in the NBA.
The mecca of
The mecca
the
of the
NBA.
NBA is always it's the Lakers. It's the Lakers
The
in
mecca
on the West Coast and Boston in the goddamn East
on
Coast.
the East. Yep.
It is what it is. When you look at NBA championships, Boston just won it last year. But you know, a lot of in Boston they got 18 NBA championships, and I understand all that. A lot of them championships came from way back when it was Bill Russell, and let's just call it what it is, man. It was like 8 teams in the league.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Lakers have won either 10 or 11 modern NBA championships. So to send your best player that you done had ever to them at 25 years old, I don't understand. I don't see a way that Dallas can win this trade. I just don't. I'm gonna tell you why I don't. I don't think they finna win a title. I don't.
No.
If you get to the title and lose, you didn't win it. You don't win the trade because Luka just took it to the finals last year. I cannot, for the life of me, come up with a scenario in which the Mavericks win the trade. I'm pretty simple when it comes to trades, man. And you know what I'm saying? I got a rule, and for every rule, there's always an exception or two. But in the vast majority of me watching sports, when teams make trades, the team that got the best player won the trade.
Yeah.
That's generally just how it works.
That's how
That's generally how it works, man. So for Dallas to trade Luka, they didn't trade Kyrie or PJ Washington or Gafford or no. Real talk, man. if you was the Lakers, man, and goddamn it, they've been saying the name on TV for the past 3-4. I can't call out his name for shit now. Tell me the Lakers GM name, man.
Ain't it Rob Pelinka?
That's it, Pelinka. Imagine you Rob Pelinka, and Dallas call you and say, "Hey, man, we want to trade Luka." You said, "Man, no, man, quit playing." And he said, "No, we really want to trade
dead ass here."
And Pelinka say, "Okay, what y'all want for it?" And he said, "Give me AD, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round draft pick." Man, AD will be in the airport yesterday.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We run him to the airport. Respect. Yeah. I said it respectfully because I like AD.
Yeah.
Like let's not make this like AD some type of screw up. AD a superstar.
No.
I'm not. Anthony Davis is that dude. I'm not taking shit from AD. If I got the chance to move and get Luka, a 25-year-old Luka, for AD, Max Christie, and a first-round draft pick in 2029, and NBA draft first-round draft picks ain't like the NFL. A lot of the time, that shit means nothing.
It don't fizzle out. Yeah. It don't fizzle the way it fizzle out.
You could have got the house, the farm, the lake, and
they traded Luka for nothing.
You did
get nothing. Traded him for nothing. You traded Luka for nothing.
I don't. It makes no sense to me. It don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it happened. I don't understand why it happened.
I want to hear the real story behind it. That's what I'm waiting on.
Man, what happened to Bud, man?
I want to hear the real story behind that. The meat and potatoes behind Luka-Doncic getting traded for nothing. Because he got traded for nothing, bro. Like that. I don't understand.
I ain't know. I'll be honest, man. I ain't never came across no shit like this here before. I'd have heard of trade players, but man, to trade Luka at his age and stage of his career, fresh off him taking you to the finals last year.
Yeah.
You was just in the NBA finals not even 12 months ago, man.
Real talk.
When and the NBA finals at what? Late June?
Mm-hmm.
What we in right now? February. Man, come on, fam. Come on, man. Real talk, man. That goddamn man. That man had you in the fight. You know what? I'm a Lakers fan, so I appreciate it. I want to get that clip. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna tell you, I wish you tonight, man. Because I look at the sports. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like you. I like to know the backstory and like how did this happen, right? It ain't nothing really came. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I found out that I didn't know because I just ain't really. I guess I ain't been paying attention. I missed the news when this happened, but Mark Cuban sold his majority owner stake with the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And he no longer is running basketball operations.
I seen that. I did see that.
That's how this happened.
Yeah.
I guarantee you Mark Cuban don't trade Luka for no goddamn AD,
No.
No way.
No, hell no.
No way. He not for AD Max Christie and a 2029 pick. Hell no.
No.
Sometimes you never like to say people ain't qualified to do what they get paid to do for a living. Whoever made this decision, you might need to be fired. I'll be honest, man. If I'm a Mavericks fan, I'm mad as hell.
Yeah.
You traded away, man. Fat Lukas don't just come through the door every 2-3 years.
Luka is a generational talent.
Like you had,
and we throw this around very
loosely.
People throw that.
World we do.
They throw that around very, very light. They throw that around a lot. Luka-Doncic is definitely a generational player. Like people just throw that around on everybody, but nah, Luka is really like yeah, he that, bro. And you traded him for nothing, bro. Like I I never understand this trade. This one of the trades that this that WTF trade. Like it ain't too much you
It
can say,
don't make
man.
sense.
It don't make sense.
It
I'm
don't make
trying to
sense.
see.
It don't.
I don't make sense. I ain't never seen this.
Oh man,
I've
you
never
see,
seen it.
De'Aaron Fox went to San Antonio with Wemby.
Yeah.
I like that pickup for the Spurs.
Me too. Me
I
too.
like that pickup for the Spurs. If you see Kevin Durant, it got reported by Shams and by Windhorst earlier today because it was talk. I wish Boyd was still on this damn stream because it was talks coming into the day that Kevin Durant could be traded back. He's gonna be going back to Golden State. That's been shut down. Kevin Durant either wants to remain in Phoenix or he would like to be traded to the Miami Heat. But currently, unless things change between now and the deadline, which is sometime tomorrow, Kevin Durant has no interest in a reunion with the Golden State Warriors.
I seen that. Yeah.
So that's kind of, I wish Bud was on here. You know, I would like to. He ain't, for some reason we can't never get him when it's every time you get Bub in the good, I got you moment, you can't never goddamn get him. But don't worry about it, I get him off here.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's what I got as far as that. I can't really think of no more. The Bucks traded Chris Middleton today.
I seen that.
He
I
went to
seen that.
Washington because the Bucks they got back Kyle Kuzma and some other pieces.
You know, Middleton and Giannis been together for about 12, 13 years.
Yeah, long
Yeah.
time.
Long time.
Long time, man. So that's what I got with that. I guess we can move into the last segment of the day, man. The last segment of the day, the news broke Sunday for Alabama fans. It broke Sunday that Ryan Grubb has accepted the job to be Alabama's offensive coordinator. For those of you not familiar with who Ryan Grubb is, he's been Kalen DeBoer's offensive coordinator for a lot of years
Throughout this
now.
whole
He wasn't last year because whenever DeBoer took the job to come to Alabama, Ryan Grubb came with him as well. But in the 2 weeks that he accepted the job, the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator position became available. He was already living in Washington, so he took the Seahawks job for a year. Seahawks, they fired him. So he came back, reunited with Kalen DeBoer. So now you got the band back together in Tuscaloosa, DeBoer, Grubb. So, Kat, what you think this hiring of Ryan Grubb does for Alabama next year?
Oh, this was a great hire, man. This is a great hire. Man, Ryan Grubb and DeBoer have been very successful at every stop they've been at. I think the what's the name, the departure of him last year really showed in a lot of games, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of them play calls that Nick Sheridan made, Ryan Grubb wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Because just the experience of being an offense coordinator and knowing what situations to run certain plays in. But yeah, man, overall, this is a great hire. Ryan Grubb, we talked about him and him up there as one of the best OCs in college football. So this is very, very great for Alabama, man. I feel like this is the piece that was missing. You bring the band back together, you know what I'm saying? Nick Sheridan probably gonna get him, probably gonna be at a position coach again. So you brought back the whole band, you know what I'm saying? And Ryan Grubb, it's not like he's coming into a situation, you know what I'm saying, that he don't know nothing about. Like this is Kalen DeBoer's offense. So he just coming in and just, you know, doing what he already did when they was at Washington. So it's not like he's complicating things for him. So it's a great hire, man. Like I feel like it was gonna be set up for him to come back anyway. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to check out the NFL to see what he could do in the NFL, which they won 10 games. You know what I'm saying? But they said they wasn't happy with him saying that he didn't run the ball enough in the he didn't run the ball enough with being the Seahawks OC or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, I felt like that eventually that he was gonna find his way back to Kalen DeBoer, you know what I'm saying? bring the band back together. I think this is great for the quarterback development too. That the young quarterbacks that we got in Austin Mack and Keelan Russell and Ty Simpson, projected to be the starter. That can help him out tremendously. Make him take that extra leap that he need to take. But other than that, I love the hire, man. I feel like I said, this was well needed. I feel like last year offensively we were kind of we wasn't what we were supposed to be. And early in the season we was, but later on in the season, what I'm saying, we started, getting we started, coming down a little bit, towards the end. You can put that on quarterback play, you could put that on OC play. You could, whichever way you want to put it. Offensive line went great at the end. Whatever, you can put it on anything you want to put it on. But it just didn't click like it was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Things happen. You gotta think this is Sheridan first year being the OC, so he never been in this position on this stage, what I'm saying, with these type of eyes on him before. So he did all he could, what I'm saying. He had some good games. He had some bad games that he had, but it is what it is. Like I say, Ryan Grubb, band back together. We're looking for great things. You know what I'm saying? This Bama, your expectations, what type of expectations you got coming into this program. You know what you gotta do to be successful. So I love it, man. I'm glad. I like it.
I think Ryan Grubb accepting this job is the biggest commitment that Kalen DeBoer has gotten since he's been in Tuscaloosa, outside of Ryan Williams.
Yeah,
I do, because now he now has his play caller that he trusts. He now has his play caller that he's been there, done that with for many years. They got continuity. They'd have been through them wars. They'd have been to a national championship together. I'm not trying to sit up here, man, and knock Nick Sheridan for the job he did last year, because I thought he did the best that, anybody could expect him to do. But we have to be honest, man. We have to be honest. If you watched Bama offensively last year, if you did, right, there were certain points you could tell, watching Nick Sheridan, you could go, okay, this motherfucker ain't never called plays before. You could tell.
Yeah, of course.
What do I mean by that? Oh, yo, Facebook family, welcome. I told y'all. We use different language on this show here. I'm just gonna we use a little different language on this particular show. But whenever I watched Alabama play Oklahoma, and it was like a delay before the play, it wasn't a penalty. It was like end of the quarter. And Alabama was coming out. I want to say it was the start of the second quarter. It was 3rd and 10. If I'm not mistaken, it was the beginning of the second quarter. It was 3rd and 10. Oklahoma had the box loaded. Alabama ran a quarterback draw right into the loaded box. I said that day, it was a night game. That night, watching the game, Sheridan has to go.
Yeah.
I saw enough. Because the thing with me, I give grace. But everybody, we took it and we dogpiled on the quarterback, and we made it this and we made it that. Whenever you're struggling offensively that bad, it is blame to go around for everybody. Kalen DeBoer included.
Yeah.
Nick Sheridan was not very good.
Yeah.
He just wasn't. So getting Ryan Grubb back, because all you getting is what should have been there last year in the first place. So getting Grubb back, and now you get a quarterback that we assuming, whether it be Ty Simpson, whether it be Austin Mack, whether it be the true freshman sensation coming in, Keelan Russell, you assume now you have a quarterback more fit to run DeBoer's system, and you have DeBoer's real play caller, the real offensive coordinator. So offensively, you should be that much better off the strength of that alone. I want to see how Alabama look in the spring game. I want to see if they're gonna bring in more portals in the spring transfer portal window. I want to see how, because you always have injuries that happen during the offseason. I want to see, can you get through that relatively healthy? But I'm gonna make a bold statement right here, man. Right here in February, going to Super Bowl week. What's the date? February what? February the 5th. I'm gonna make a bold statement, man. Alabama offensively, they don't. If Alabama, they don't have to be what Washington was in 2023 with Rome Odunze, Jalen Polk. You know what I'm saying? Michael Penix. They ain't got to be that. If Alabama's offense is just good enough, that defense should be championship level.
Yeah.
You bring back too many starters. They should be championship level defensively. Offensively, you have to not do what the offense did this year, and which is that's lose games for you. It's turnovers. It's spotting the team of the points. It's driving the ball. Then you get 2-3 penalties back to back, and now you got to reset over. Now you end up punting. It's things of that nature. If Alabama can operate offensively just at a baseline good level, they're gonna be tough to beat. Now, guess what? And this is the thing I love the most about college football, because everybody looking at Alabama and going, "Oh, Milroe gone," so they're bringing in a new quarterback. A lot of people saying, Milroe being gone might be a positive for Alabama because he was so bad. I disagree with those people, but I'm not here today to do my Jalen Milroe defense like I'm in the courtroom. I'm not doing that today. I've done that already. The thing I love about college football is it doesn't matter how good a player is or how bad a player is. You only get them for 4 years at the most. 5 years, most including a red shirt year. But the really good ones, you're only going to get 2-3 years out of them anyway. That's it.
Yeah.
So Alabama was going to be starting a new quarterback more than likely this year anyway. So we have to outgrow the mindset of just because the team gets a new quarterback, they ain't going to be good. Alabama's the only team with a new quarterback. I'm not forgetting all the teams that get a new quarterback. Alabama ain't the only one. Is my only point. So, you got that going on. I'm interested to see the quarterback battle, man. I don't even want to really get into the Bama stuff right now. I just want to talk about Ryan Grubb because I really like to save the Alabama football content strictly for fourth quarter. And for, when we get closer around the season, around the spring, we'll get more into that. But do you have any more thoughts on the Ryan Grubb hire? But, Fat, I think that shit was huge. I think that was a bigger hire than people making it out to be.
Yeah, that was a huge hire. We needed that, so bad. Just for the fact that you bring in somebody that's familiar with your offense, that then had been in this position to know what to run and when to run it. You know what I'm saying? Just know them situations that you need to. If you get in a tough situation, he know what plays to call to get you over the hump. Sheridan never been in that position, so I kind of figured when the tough got going, eventually he was gonna get exposed because you never been in this position, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never been in this position. So what happened with Nick Sheridan really didn't shock me for real. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that, man. Trying to hold up, man. Time out. We do got one last thing we got to talk about before we wrap this episode up. And I should have did it in the beginning of the show, but it ain't got to be nothing long, man, and nothing, you know what I'm saying, long-winded. It can be something real short and quick. Your expectations for Kendrick Lamar halftime show?
I think it's gonna be a great one, man. I really do. I think it's gonna be a great show.
Do he perform not
Kendrick
like
Lamar,
us?
hell of a performer. Huh?
It's not like us coming on.
I think it will, but do you think, I'm gonna ask you something? Do you think the minor part, is he gonna do that? The minor part, the Drake part?
Yeah. That song coming on.
Yeah, it's coming on.
That song is coming on. And I think that's why Drake jumped out here with this lawsuit trying to stop it. To my knowledge, he can't stop it, man. But is he gonna say a minor? I don't know, man. Real talk. Because for me, do the NFL and Fox want that to be broadcast on their biggest show of the year?
You know how strict the Super Bowl is.
You know what I'm saying? So you would think it's some type of guidelines or something to prevent that. I'm thinking because you understand the Super Bowl, the halftime show is only approximately 13 to 15 minutes long anyway. So you're gonna get a good snippet of about every song he gonna play. You only get so much of it. I think you get Not Like Us, but you get the hook.
Yeah.
If he dropped that first verse to Not Like Us and he gets to the goddamn hook, it might be over for Drake. I'm gonna be honest. It might be over. I really don't know how you come back from that. I don't.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that could be over exaggerating a bit because in today's streaming area and people that listen to Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying, and all this type of stuff, don't the whole world already know Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Like, we kind of know, the world know this song anyway. So I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I would be shocked if that song don't come on.
Yeah, me too.
Shocked. Absolutely
me too.
Shocked if he don't play that goddamn song.
Yeah.
But if he played a song and, you know what I'm saying, rap the pedophilia bars and that, I don't know, man. That's some shit.
Yeah.
That's some shit right there, you know, but we'll see. But the performance, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I still feel like Wayne should have got the slot, but I understand why Kendrick got it. He just won 5 Grammys last Sunday.
Yeah.
He had, so I understand why Kendrick got it. I also think Jay-Z just don't like Drake either. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's some beef. They did have a
little spat, didn't they?
I think it's something going on between Jay-Z and Drake behind closed doors that'll never get talked about. But nonetheless,
Nicki tweeted about that. Exactly. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I did see the tweets. So I think you got that going on. But as far as the Kendrick show, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Kendrick a hell of a performer. That LA pop-out show he did, he went crazy. So I expect a hell of a performance, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm ready to watch it. Wayne, my favorite rapper, but you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Kendrick too. I'm
Wayne said he ain't gonna be there, man.
I just don't want to see him do all the songs that he did in the first Super Bowl he did with Dr. Dre now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm expecting to hear We Gonna Be All Right. You might. It's a very high possibility you're gonna get loyalty, but you know he gonna have SZA supposed to be performing with him. So I hope they do that Luther because I want to hear that. I think that song gonna go crazy live. But man, it's gonna be a show, man. This gonna be one of the better Super Bowls that we done got in a minute.
I seen some type of source say that Lil Wayne wasn't gonna be at the show. Wasn't gonna be at the game.
Oh, yeah, he very well might not be.
Yeah, he I think he came out and tweeted something. Some was reported where Lil Wayne said he won't be at the Super Bowl or something like that.
Yeah, well, he put a video. He put a video out on social media yesterday, and the video was him saying that he ain't gonna be at the game Sunday, but he got some announcement he coming out with tomorrow.
Okay.
So he announced something tomorrow. I'm not sure if he's gonna announce the Carter 6 when it's supposed to be dropping or whatever, but me being the Wayne fan that I am, I'm ready to hear whatever he got to announce tomorrow. But you know, that's what my guess is with that. I guess we'll find that out tomorrow. But you got anything else for these people, man?
No, man. That's it.
Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in and watching No Excuses, man. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like and follow the Facebook page, man. We appreciate it, man. And we out.
We out.